Okay, Monday morning. What's going on, everybody? It's Big T, GreenWallSt.com, back with another video. It was a long weekend. We went to the Arkansas Razorbacks game. They played in Arlington. They played Texas A&M. Oh my God, it was a heartbreaker, an absolute heartbreaker. I got the final moment on cam. We went up 14-0. Ended up going down 23-14, brought it back 21-23. There was a minute and 30 seconds left. We're kicking the go-ahead field goal to go up by one, and this happens. Absolutely heartbreaking, but it was a good game. It was at least a good game. But Monday's here. It's back to work. The market's about to open. We got about 6 minutes. One stock moving today. It's LVTX. So I'm gonna try to be patient and trade it correctly, and maybe we'll get off to a decent start to the week. We'll see how it goes here. It looks like the S&P's down marginally this morning, so should just be another grind type of day. Just got to be patient, let the setups come to me, and then attack. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, now that was a day. Monday's in the books. What's going on, bud? Made only about $200 today, which is just about a scratch day, but there wasn't a whole lot moving. There was LPTX or LPTV or something. Anyway, it was up a lot in the morning. It ended up dying. I didn't get a bounce to get in, and then once it did bounce, the range just kind of died, and that was it for the day. But on a day where the S&P and the indexes were down a ton, I'll take $200. You know what I mean? It's not gonna move the needle a whole lot, but yeah, is what it is. What are you gonna do? We did just do our monthly beginners boot camp, which I did record, by the way, and I got to talking about technical analysis, and it just made me think, like, does technical analysis work? Because people ask me that. Some people are like super adamant that it does not at all, and others think it's the end all be all. I think, like most things, I hate to take the middle stance. I find myself doing that a lot, but like, there's some nuance to these things. I think technical analysis works, but not all the time, and not really, in the traditional way people use it. I think the fact that people use technical analysis is part of the reason why it works, because people will, get in a stock long and they will put their stops below the previous swing low, or they will short a stock and their stop will be above the previous swing high. And markets, naturally gravitate to those areas and find the liquidity that's there because people use technical analysis. And I just think there's certain key moments and key areas on a chart where people's like pain points are. And I think that's where you use technical analysis. That's at least where I've found the most success. And it's not even looking at a pattern. Like, say you have a head and shoulders pattern, right? So it does the shoulder and then the head, and then you see the shoulder, and everybody's itching for the breakdown of the head and shoulders pattern, right? And it breaks and everybody shorts it, right? And long stop out. Sometimes that'll work, right? I think that type of, so that's like the first level of thinking, like maybe that works. But the fact that everybody is almost doing the same thing now, I'm sure back in 1962 that probably worked when nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. Markets are a little more sophisticated now. Everybody can see the pattern with the shoulders and the mountaintop. So it's more like now, you'll get down there and, you'll run people's stops, and everybody will short into the hole. And I say everybody, not everybody, but a big crowd will short into the hole. And then what happens if you rip back above that support, right? The failure of that pattern to materialize is where you get the real move, because now you've got a stock that doesn't have very many longs in it because they stopped out, and you have more shorts that chased lower. So what happens when you think about a stock that has a whole lot of short sellers in it and nobody's long? Who the fuck is gonna sell it? There's nobody left to sell. In order for shorts to get out, they have to buy. And there's not a lot of longs because you stopped them out. So the failure of the move is where you get the move up, right? So most days I am not necessarily, drawing triangles and that type of thing on a chart. I'm trying to find these these key moments where people think that one thing should happen, but it doesn't materialize, right? And it goes the other direction. That's where you get that meaty part of the move. So I'd think about that the next time you're trading. It's not necessarily the pattern itself, but the failure of a pattern to work. Is that my fucking refrigerator? Come here, I gotta tell you something. Can you sit? Hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. We're not playing with the sloth right now. Archie, hey, sit your butt. Sit. Thank you. Now, apparently, Jupiter is You don't give a fuck about Jupiter? Okay, so apparently Jupiter is closer to the Earth tonight than it has been in like the last, I don't know, 50 something years, closer than it will be in the next 100 years. Insane. So I'm gonna go out and see if I can see it. Damn, I think that's really it. They said if you get binoculars or a telescope, you can see the rings. That's Jupiter right there. I'm pretty sure, or it could be that. I think I see that one though. Why my whole screen went black, what the fuck? It's gotta be that. That's the brightest thing in the sky, look at that. That's crazy. Anyway, it's getting late. It's like 8 o'clock or something, so I'm gonna start getting ready, go to sleep now. I played a little Hell Let Loose. I might stream that soon, honestly. I've been playing that a little bit. It took a little while to get used to, but that's a good game. So anyway, have a good rest of your Tuesday afternoon, everybody, and I'll catch you right back here next time. Peace out.